everything,
Mm.
like I said, from starting without permission to looking at a line to something that would be categorized as a run plan, which is looking out of a window. There's only two windows there in the lunchroom, and if you looked out one of those windows as a level 1, 2, or 3, you would
A
automatically
run
be given
plan,
a run plan and get
like
sent
an
to office
escape
training.
plan. Like I'm
Exactly.
getting the heck out of here. Like, so they're legitimately locking you down and imprisoning you in a form.
Oh, 100%. That's what it is. I mean, most of the rules are made so kids can't run away. There's all
Uh-huh.
kind of fear tactics set in. They said there's a Mexican drug lord living north of us, south of us. If you escape that way, you just end up in the rest of Mexico and in Baja California. You can't go anywhere. To the west is the water. There's nowhere to swim to. And to the east, there's a huge mountain that if you got over it, you get eaten by animals or something like that. That was because, like, obviously we thought about it. We looked at the maps, like, how the fuck can we get out of here? Like,
Right.
how do I get away from this hell, man? Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Right.
And like, think about it, like, wow, like if I made it over that 40, 50, like in my mind when I was a kid, it was like 100-foot tall. When I was
Mm-hmm.
an adult, I was like, man, I think I can get up that wall these days. But as a kid, you see this big, tall wall, and like, man, there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck. I'm here.
Yeah. It sounds like something out of a movie. Like it legitimately sounds like something out of a movie.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think we here in America are just so conditioned to like, well, what we have here is what the rest of the world's like. I think we just get this closed-minded Western perspective of like, there couldn't be that kind of crazy stuff anywhere. That sounds insane. That's illegal. We don't realize that, like, just because it's illegal here, this is one small fraction of the globe, right? That's
even
crazy,
like
man.
for
But
us,
this is just
even
the
for us as a
beginning of
kid,
your stuff.
yeah, I'm still 12 years old. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even as kids though, man, like for me, like when you say like it's like a movie and you're shocked, it doesn't it registers me properly then, and that's why it's helpful for me to talk about this stuff now because in my mind until recently, until I started going back into it, all this is it kind of got normalized. Like this is just what happens when you're a kid. This is just if you're a bad kid, you go to a place like this, and that's just what it is, Like, and when I talk about it, and I hear people look at me like, "What? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, are you sure?" Like, I'm like, you haven't heard of this before? You haven't heard of a boot camp program before? Like, so like it helps me like to see it like, wow, like it wasn't just totally a normal thing.
No.
So
And so how long were you here in Mexico at this facility?
same thing between like 6 months, 7 months, 9 months, somewhere around there.
Uh-huh.
I never made it past level 2. I remember I did good for a little bit of time, and then one day we had to sit on the ground. We had this time during the day where we watch videos of like his Discovery Channel videos and History Channel videos.
Uh-huh.
And we were watching something about D-Day in American history, and these ships came into harbor on February 14th, and February 14th is my birthday, and
Okay.
me being a kid, I was like, oh, that's my birthday. And I
Valentine's
said it out
Day.
Valentine's Day, yeah.
Yeah.
But I said it out loud. So when I said it out loud, like that's an automatic category 2 consequence. You cannot talk
Mm-hmm.
without permission or say
Mm-hmm.
anything. And what they do at these places, they pit the kids against each other. So
Mm-hmm.
someone that's a level 2 or level 3 and has that many points, if they hear me say that out loud and they don't tell on me, they're going to get in trouble. So I remember the kid next to me, his name is Matt, tall, skinny, white dude, and he was just like, I remember the face, like, I remember him like looking at me, shaking his head, and he went and told on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I got sent to worksheets, and I remember from there, I don't know if it was that time or the next time, but I was feeling very sick, and I had like a temperature, like I was like dizzy, I was like just sweating, and they wouldn't send me to the infirmary. I was like, please, can you send me to the infirmary? Like I don't feel good, like I feel off, like I feel hot, and so I was like crying. I was like sitting in my chair, like trying to write these like pages back to back, and I was like crying.